Hey everybody, Bad Tracy back again for Would You Spend David Tim Allen WYSADWTA. Got some more movie reviews for you today. This is the first time user reviews episode I think it's 10 or 11. Maybe it's past that, maybe it's like 15. Don't really know, but here we go. Cue the music. Alright, what's up everybody? Back doing some more movie reviews. I got a bunch of movies to review, stuff that I've watched, and a TV show. Just looking at my list. So we'll get right into it. Before we start though, if you at any point enjoy this video, please give us a like down below, and share this with your friends. Tell somebody about us. And always subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, follow us on all that shit. Let's get into it, I guess. First off, I watched Christmas with the Kranks, with Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis. Also got Dan Aykroyd and Dewey from Malcolm Middle in it. Don't know his actor name, but doesn't say. Jake Busey's all here. He's in it too. Oh, Eric Persullivan. That's his name. Yeah. Anyways, so I saw this movie in theaters when it came out, like, what, 2004, 2005, something like that. Haven't seen it since then. So I just figured, oh, let's watch that for no reason. And it's terrible. It's really bad. Like, it's not bad. I mean, almost dropped it. It's fine. I mean, I enjoyed it somewhat, but it's a pretty bad movie. Like, I didn't really remember it much, except for the whole Frosty thing, and then the part where he gets Botox and can't drink water. Besides that, I didn't really remember anything from the movies when I was watching it. It kind of felt like the first time. But, yeah, it's a weird movie, definitely. It's just, like, really slow. Not very funny at all, not very exciting. And the plot is just unbearable. And then there's, like, a twist ending that's unbearable, and I don't know. It's not a very good movie. And I don't really know why I'm talking about it, but I watched it, and I needed to pad this episode out, so yeah. If you haven't seen it, it's about Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis, who have a daughter, and they're always super into Christmas, but then she goes to college, or like the Peace Corps. I think she joins the Peace Corps, and she's like, oh, I can't do Christmas this year. And they're like, alright, that's fine. And then Tim Allen comes with a plan where he's like, you know what, fuck Christmas, we're not going to do Christmas this year. We're going to go to the Bahamas on a cruise. It's going to be huge. Anyway, so they do that, and they end up, it's a hilarious family comedy. Go check it out, I guess. Next up, I don't own the movie, so I'll put the poster right here. I watched Wild Wild West with with Will Smith and Kevin Kline, directed by Barry Sonnenfeld. Bella's right there. She's waking up. She's got to go outside today. So yeah, I watched Wild Wild West with Will Smith, directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, the guy who directed Men in Black and Big Trouble. And I've heard really bad things about this movie. It doesn't have a very high rating on Rotten Tomatoes. It was kind of a box office failure when it came out. But I've always had a passing interest in seeing this movie. And so, it's on Netflix currently, so I was like, oh, what the hell, I'll watch it, Well, I clicked into it, and sat there, watched the whole thing. And I enjoyed it. I really liked it, actually. Like, it's nothing exciting. This sure feels weird, I don't know. Like, it's nothing exciting or anything original. It's like a steampunk type Western movie with Will Smith. And, yeah, I don't know. It was pretty good. It's definitely kind of an oddball movie. It's like Kevin Kline plays like a federal marshal, while Will Smith is also a cop or something. And it's like a steampunk world with like a 6-foot biomechanical spider. Federal Wildlife Marshal Will Holly? No. Oh. But it's an okay movie. And I enjoy it. Like style, everybody.
I'm back, everybody.
So he has no part in this, but I just like his face. So
Thank you.
I watched. Oh shit!
I like his face.
So I meant to go like this.
I'm gonna grab my my beanie quick. So you...
I watched Encino Man for the first time with Pauly Shore, Sean Astin, and Brendan Fraser. If you didn't know from the cover,
yeah,
who are those two people? Who are those two?
Assuming that's Brendan Fraser, and I think Pauly Shore.
Yes, Sean Astin is actually the first build.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that picture of Heath Ledger and Joseph Gordon-Levitt together in that movie they were in?
Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of. I thought it was actually Heath Ledger and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
So what movie is that? That's Knight's Tale, right?
I have no idea what it's called.
Anyway, yeah, so I watched this first time, and it was pretty good, but I think it's my least favorite Pauly Shore movie. So it's like Pauly Shore and Sean Astin are two high school dudes trying to get the girl. At least Sean Astin is, because, that's Sean Astin in the movie. And they're
Name one other movie you've seen where Sean Astin tries to get the girl.
Stranger Things 2.
Does he try to get the girl?
Yeah, he gets the girl.
And Rudy, the first thing that happens is he gets dumped. Never goes after the girl.
I read the plot on Wikipedia.
Goonies, is he ever trying to get the girl in that?
No.
Wait, no, he does try to get the girl. Because he's the big brother.
Oh, yeah.
And then the girl kisses his brother and is all like, what are you doing?
Anyways, let me get back to this.
Lord of the Rings. He's just trying to get with Frodo.
So he's like a normal kid, but he's for some reason digging a hole in his backyard.
Oh.
Like Sean Astin's just digging a hole in his backyard for no reason. And his sister's like, that's weird, you're weird. And he's like, I'm not weird, I just like to dig holes.
Dig it up. Oh.
Yeah, and his mom's always on the phone and like ignoring them. And then they find a caveman buried in their backyard, so they hook him up to a air blow dryer in the garage, and he melts and comes back, and he's like, ooh, good chaka, ooh, good chaka.
Is that where the Stone Age meets the Rock Ages?
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. And then he starts acting like Pauly Shore and doing the weasel thing.
Is it Paul Shore?
No, Brendan Fraser is the...
Caveman?
Yeah, and he starts acting like the weasel.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
What's his name?
His name is... His character name, I think, is Spud. That sounds wrong to me, though. I mean, it was funny for what it is. It's PG rated also, which is kind of weird. But munching some grindage.
How you doing?
Two different films.
I know.
Next up, got Spy with Melissa McCarthy, Jason Statham, Rose Byrne, and Jude Law. Jude Law, remember when he was really big in things? And now he's just...
I just knew his name was really big in things.
So it's directed by Paul Feig. So it's directed by Paul Feig, who also directed Bridesmaids and
The Heat.
The Heat. I feel like he's also directed other things that I've seen. The Heat also had Melissa McCarthy in it, I think.
Yes. They both
This is written and directed by Paul Feig. And it's rated R for graphic nudity, but also unrated. Anyway, I watched this. First time ever.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyways, so I watched Spy. And it was pretty funny, actually. I thought it was going to be really stupid because of Melissa McCarthy. But Rebel Wilson is the worst.
Oh, Rebel Wilson's really... You like the obesity line, though.
Yeah, in Pitch Perfect 3, yeah, that gets me every time. I thought this was going to be a really dumb movie, but I actually thought it was really funny. Like, I was laughing out loud in multiple parts because it was really funny and just weird and hilarious. And Melissa McCarthy's actually really funny in it. She plays, she's like a computer spy for Jude Law's character. Like, she sits on the computer while he's out doing, spy
Man in the
things.
chair.
Yeah.
So, he's the Mikey to Agent 11 in 11 Little Roosters. I don't think that's his name.
Yes.
Agent G. Gavin.
She's the
Michael to
Ned
Gavin.
to Jude Law's Spider-Man.
It makes more sense if you compare it to 11 Little Roosters, because they're literally spies in that.
Okay, yeah.
Gavin is a spy, and Mikey's the man in the chair.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Is this how you're always like, oh, I'm Lex Doll for CD, Blu-ray, to anyways. So yeah, and then Jude Law gets captured or killed.
Oh.
No spoilers. It is in the trailer, so.
Oh, is it?
He gets captured, and so nobody knows her face.
Rose Byrne?
No.
Oh, you pointed to Rose Byrne.
Sorry. So nobody knows her face. So she goes undercover.
Yeah.
To become a spy.
But if
she was a spy 15 years ago, and she's the best.
Yeah.
Then something happened. I keep going out of frame. But then something happened.
If no one knows her face, why would she need to go undercover?
Well, she has to go undercover to get the trust of the bad guy. You know?
Okay.
But
no one
she
knows
hasn't
her face,
been
so she
she hasn't been a
just look
spy in
like
like
her.
15 years.
Okay.
And so she comes back and she's like, "Oh, do I still got it?" And then she starts doing like these flips and these ninja kicks and stuff, and she's like, "Yeah, still got it." I watched Stranger Things, not this. I watched season 1 and 2 on Netflix, and then I went and bought this. It's really good. I feel like I should do its own video talking about this, and I might still do that eventually, but I wanted to mention a little bit in this. Stranger Things is my new favorite TV show currently, right now. I love it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I don't even need to explain it. I'll explain it to you. So it's about this kid, Will.
You're not going to explain it on the video. I know what it's about. All I see is Stranger Things.
It's about this kid, Will. They're playing D&D with his friends. He gets attacked by a creature. He disappears into a whole different world. His friends find this chick 11. She's got superpowers of the mind. And she holds the key to solving the mystery of Will's disappearance. And that was season 1. Season 2, Will's back. Spoiler for season 1. They solved the mystery with the key. Well, there's even bigger problems in season 2. Because the Demodogs, or the Demogorgon, isn't around anymore. Now there's Demodogs, and there's a mind flare, and the thing's really big, and it's got legs like this, and it's like, it takes the whole town, and gets crazy. And also there's a pretty cool scene in like episode 1, where it's Halloween in the 80s, and they're all dressed up as Ghostbusters, and this kid, he doesn't want to be Ernie. Can't remember his character's name. Winston, I think it is. He doesn't want to be Winston. But, he's like, you gotta be Winston. And he's like, no, I want to be Venkman. And he's like, you can't be Venkman. He goes, oh, it's because I'm black? And then he's like, oh, got him.
Who's the character that everyone thinks is the dad?
David Harbour?
No.
He's going to be the new Hellboy?
The kid. He's like one of the kids. Maybe he's on this.
All the kids are on the front except for Will.
It must be Will then. Does he have weird long hair that's like slicked back that dresses like Marty McFly?
No, that's 11 in season 2.
No, it's probably Will.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about the teenager?
Yeah.
Oh, Daiquiri. Yeah, he's in
What's
season
his
2.
name?
Billy.
Billy. Everyone thinks he's a dad. Have you seen that meme?
No.
Like
You know who he
I gotta
is?
protect my kids. Oh.
He's Daiquiri Montague? I can't. Daiquiri Montgomery, maybe. Red Power Rangers and Stranger Things 2. I can't wait for Stranger Things 3, because it's really exciting. And I think I'm going to do a spoiler review on Stranger Things sometime. Next up, if you can't read it, it says Assholes.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah. They were reading it.
Oh.
So this is a really weird movie. You haven't seen this yet.
No.
So I'm going to try and keep it spoiler free, because I want you to watch this.
Spoiled it. Just go watch our DVD collection update. It's the same thing.
Anywho, so this was sent to me from Scott by Breaking Glass Pictures, right there. Breaking Glass Pictures. And so I'll just let you I'll show you the case first. It says one of the most disgusting movies ever made from IndieWire. It was directed by Peter Vack and written by Peter Vack, who also stars in it. I don't know. I know what that is though. Anyways,
it's not the Ellen.
Is that's
some character?
No, it's Shoe Nice. Anyways, yeah.
Yep, okay.
This is the back if you want to read it. Anyway, so Peter Vack, the writer and director, this is his directorial debut. This was made on a really low budget. Him, his sister, and both their parents are in this movie, which makes it really weird, because when you watch this, you're going to be like, that's so weird. But
like the actual?
Yeah, that's Peter Vack, the director, that's his sister, and that's their real parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange when you watch it, because there's some weird scenes in it. So that's who I was talking about, Peter Vack right there. That's his sister, their parents. And then this guy is Jack Dunphy is his character's name. Yeah, because, see, Betsy Brown, Peter Vack, Jane Brown, Ron Brown. Peter Vack just has a different last name. Yeah. But yeah, so it's about, like, two former drug addicts who, they're trying to keep on the up and right and keep sober. And the one guy is just addicted to assholes.
They know they messed up.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
And he's addicted to assholes.
That
It's
is-
just like, this is his dream. It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, because they're durable. And so then they meet each other in the waiting room of like a methadone clinic or something. And then they have sex in a bathroom and get herpes. And then they're like, oh, well, guess we can't be with other people. So then they start doing drugs again, and it devolves into just nastiness.
Okay.
But it's really funny. It's really funny, and I give it 2 thumbs way up. I really enjoyed it. Super weird, and there's some really weird visuals. But it's a really funny movie, and you should definitely check it out. And that's what I say to you, being the viewer. Last but not least,
No.
and it's not even last because we have one more. I watched Brothers Justice, which you said you've seen.
I've seen
Or at
this.
least you think
Dad
you've seen
and I
it.
have seen this. Yep.
Okay.
I don't remember a lot of it, but Dad and I have
Dak
seen
Shepard's directorial debut. He also wrote it,
it. I've probably
edited it,
seen- What's-
and he did all the stunts.
I think I've seen all of his director movies except for Chips.
Yeah.
I've seen that. In
This
Hit
was
and
the
Run.
only one I haven't seen.
Hit and Run and
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so I have to see Chip.
Mm-hmm. Chips are really
It's
good.
like Zach Braff. I've seen every Zach
Yeah.
Braff movie.
So basically, this is like a mockumentary of Dak Shepard giving up his life of comedy to become a martial arts movie star.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah. And
Chuck Norris.
so basically, it's just like a mockumentary of him going and pitching studios this
Scott
movie
Baio.
idea he has of him like saving his brother from ninjas, and I don't know. It was really funny. It's got Tom Arnold in it, Bradley Cooper, David Couchner, Michael Rosenbaum. Michael Rosenbaum's only in the last 3 minutes
Did
of
you
this
hear
movie.
my?
Nate Tuck's in it. Yes, I heard. And this is a really funny movie. Like, Dak Shepard's character that he's playing of himself is just ridiculous. And after watching him on Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum, it's just even funnier to hear him, like, explain the movie and then watch the movie. Because, like, Dak Shepard's been in, like, a lot of fights and stuff, and he's a little bit of a badass. And then in this movie...
You still haven't seen This Is Where I Leave You.
No, I haven't. In this movie, every time someone's like says that like an actor's funnier than him, he's like, yeah, so they might be funnier than me. Maybe they're better at comedy than me. But I'll tell you what, I could beat them in a fight. I'll punch them and break their jaw. I'll break their teeth out. Like, he gets super defensive where he's like, I can fight anybody. And like, just this random, I keep hitting that. Just these random like outbursts of just violence.
Oh, hello. On Broadway.
Yeah. Step there. Yeah. So then there's this.
There's Oh Hello.
Oh, hello. Poster right here.
We gotta make the thumbnail us doing the hello poster. So it's like, that's not the hello.
So yeah, keep to that side.
Oh Hello on Broadway is the greatest thing I've seen in 2017, and I've seen Spider-Man Homecoming twice. Three
only
times.
seen-
Three
I was gonna
times.
say, you've
Three
seen
times.
one
I forgot I
first.
saw it twice in the video.
Yeah. So welcome to First Time Views and Reviews. I think this is your first episode, if I'm being honest. Besides the movie theater ones.
I've had
Which don't
cameos
count.
too.
Yeah.
What's the one where I walk in, kiss your cheek, and leave?
I think that might have been a DVD Blu-ray.
Was it?
I think so. I'm not sure.
One of our best moments. One of our famous turns. Should we do one? One of our famous turns. Oh Hello. Anyways, Oh
Yeah.
Hello on Broadway.
Yeah, you talk about it.
I can't talk about
Yeah.
it because it's just the best thing on Netflix. Period. Scrubs got taken down. Office can't beat it. So what it is it's the famous and wonderful George St. Geegland and Gil Faizon, the two most
Charmed, I'm sure.
Charmed, I'm sure, the two most elegant bachelors in the Upper West Side of New York. It's the Chronicle. I'm going to sum it up because I've watched many interviews on it, so I can sum up the play very well because I know how themselves sum up the play. It's the story of two old guys that have lived in a rent-controlled apartment for years, and they lose their apartment, and they just think they deserve a victory lap. So they just...
$75 a month.
$75 a month.
How were they expected to pay more than that?
It was $75 a month for a 2-story, 5-bedroom on the Upper West Side of Manhattan on 78th and 6th with Crown Moldon.
Yeah.
But they had to start paying $25,000. It's a great show. They ran it all through the month of January on Broadway, and Broadway. It's just hilarious. To describe the essence of it is, you know how
It's like SNL meets Murder, She Wrote.
It's literally SNL meets
Murder, She Wrote.
not that at all. It's like SNL meets The Kroll Show because John Mulaney is an SNL
It's
writer.
like
and Nick Kroll is
SNL meets The
lead.
Golden Girls.
No, stop. It's
Old people.
It's like Alan Alda looks at himself in a mirror and is like, "Oh, that's me." That's a good summary.
Alan Alda is in Little Miss Sunshine, right? Or is
No,
that
that's
Greg?
Alan Arkin.
Oh, okay. Who's Alan Alda?
Alan Alda, you don't know. Dad knows him. You don't know.
Okay.
He's a.
Nick Nolte's a terrible person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so to describe the essence of Ohollo on Broadway is, you know when you are eating a jar of hummus and there's a little bit on the bottom, you can't fit your carrot in there, so you have to scoop it out with your fingies?
Yeah.
That's Ohollo on Broadway.
Uh-huh.
The vibe is, you know how you walk past a travel agency and you're like, what?
Yeah.
That's them. That's them, baby. George St. Geeglin is a acclaimed playwright. Gil Faizon is a Tony Award viewing actor.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
He was also nearly the voice of CBS.
This is CBS, baby!
This is CBS, baby! CBS? Oh.
All right.
So it's a great show. It's John Mulaney and Nick Kroll playing these characters that were based. They got the idea. They were doing a comedy
From your
night.
own grandparents.
No, they were doing a comedy night, and they went to a bookstore, Strand. Do you know what movie Strand is in?
I do not.
They came together. It's the exact bookstore they go to.
Oh.
Their catchphrase is 8 miles of books and 12 miles of loneliness. Anyways, they go to Strand to try to get ideas for
I
comedy.
watch movies when I'm lonely.
They go to Strand to try to get ideas for what they're going to open the show with their comedy night they're doing. And they see two old people dressed pretty much the same. They're roommates, okay? But they go up to the books and they each buy their own copy of Alan Alda's autobiography, You Shouldn't Have Your Dog Stuffed. And they're like, they know they live together. Why are they each buying their own copy of Alan Alda's autobiography? So therefore, they created these characters, Gil Faizon and George St. Geeglin, trying to share for Gil Faizon. And they, they live their humble lives, and then they prank some mofos with too much tuna.
Too much tuna.
It's entirely too much tuna.
It's entirely too much tuna.
So Ohollo on Broadway, if you haven't seen it,
definitely go check it out.
it.
It's on Netflix.
It's
So
on
what are you
Netflix.
doing with your life?
Yeah, you have nothing better to do than watch an hour 42 production of Ohollo on Broadway. My favorite.
It's practically on 6th Street.
Yeah, it's very basic. My favorite one they ever did was they got moved for like one night literally off. It's basically on 6th Street, but they got moved literally off Broadway. Yeah. So what they did, it was called Ohollo Off in parentheses on Broadway. So it was Ohollo Off on Broadway.
Off on Broadway.
So I mean, it's a great, tremendous show. There's little things you look out for. Ravi from the booth. Ravi in the booth.
Yeah.
Ravi, he's a real Aziz Ansari.
Steve Martin has a cameo.
Well, you don't spoil Steve Martin's part, so you have to cut that.
I'm not going to cut.
You're gonna cut that. It's literally.
It's a Broadway show.
It's a Broadway show.
There's no other cameos besides Steve Martin, so that's the only spoiler.
It's technically
giving
not
out.
true, but.
Anyways, that was First Time Views and Reviews. Looks like you were gonna say something.
I just kind of wanted to cut it there.
Yeah. So as always, I'm Bat Tracy.
Like Style Trend, I'm sure.
For Would You Spend a Day with Tim Allen?
WYSADWTA.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BatTracy01. You can follow this guy at
on Twitter at Idiot Doll, on Instagram at Straight Edge Atheist Jerk. It's a private account.
Maybe it'll be right here.
Yeah.
You can check out our website, or just all our links are in the description, really. I don't even need to put them on
like and favorite if you enjoy, subscribe for more videos, check out the little notification bell for all our notifications, or follow us on Twitter at WYSADWTA, because that's also really good notifications.
Yeah.
I like Twitter.
Leave a comment, let me know anything you've watched recently, and if I should check it out. And let me know what you think of some of these movies. And definitely check this one out if you like weird movies. You have to buy this.
Yeah. Breaking Glass Pictures.
Breaking Glass Pictures.
Definitely.
BGPix.com.
Go
check that out.
Ohollo.
It's a really crazy movie.
I don't even know why you're still watching this video and you're not watching Ohollo right now.
Yeah, you should click off right now.
And go to Ohollo.
Go watch Ohollo. Come back here afterwards.
To get the link.
And finish the next 20 seconds of this video.
And then go to bgpix.com, buy that, watch that, comment both of your reviews in the description.
Okay, bye-bye. Cue the music. Haha, that was good.